Let's remind you of this big story. EFF leader Julius Malema and MP Mbuyiseni Ndlozi are back in the Randburg Magistrate's Court. They are facing charges of assaulting a police officer at the funeral of Winnie Madikizela Mandela back in April in 2018. Both have pleaded not guilty. Well, there is a heavy police presence outside court as EFF members are expected to attend, or they are attending in their numbers. Our reporter Siphamandla Goge is outside court watching that for us. Siphamandla, good morning once again. Short adjournment there to prepare for some showing of some video footage. What is the support like outside? Has it grown since the last time we chatted to you?
I will not be exaggerating if I'm saying it's massive. It has grown. A few minutes ago, I took a walk down the street there. I counted more than 50 buses that are ferrying in supporters of EFF leader Julius Malema. As you can see behind me, my colleague Joe Coman will show you what is happening behind. Some of them are gathered here. Others have left this present because they have to look for shade. It's extremely hot out here, so most of them have gone outside the court gate to seek for shade. But yes, the support is growing for Julius Malema and MP Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. They keep on trickling in. More buses are coming in. EFF supporters singing and pledging their support to Julius Malema, basically saying they support him. They are here to show support and solidarity.
So we are expecting that he will at some point come out and talk to his supporters?
Yes, indeed, he will definitely address his supporters. The stage is set. We are basically waiting for him to finish with court proceedings. He will definitely come here to address his supporters. The EFF truck with the stage is here. We expect that he will tell them that this case is politically motivated. He will still plead not guilty when he addresses his supporters, because in the past he has said that he did not assault the police officer in 2018 at Mama Winnie Madikizela Mandela's funeral. He just said he merely pushed him aside because he was blocking them. They wanted to access the gravesite, but they couldn't, so they had to just push him aside so that they can proceed with their journey to the gravesite. So we expect that when he addresses supporters, he will recap on the evidence of Mr. Venter, who is testifying today on what happened on that day, telling the court that he saw the driver of Julius Malema, who told him that Julius Malema was inside the car, but he told them that they can't drive in, they can only park and walk to the gravesite. But according to the witness, Mr. Venter, Julius Malema insisted on driving inside the cemetery. So we expect that Julius Malema will recap there and probably basically try to dispute that allegation that he assaulted Mr. Venter, and then he will be addressing his supporters after court proceedings.
We are preparing, or the court is preparing to watch a full version of video footage from that day's past, so we'll get some clarity as to exactly what happened, and Colonel Venter's version of this, and then Malema and Mbuyiseni Ndlozi's version as well. Just looking at the gathering behind you, Spa, is that a legal gathering? I'm just looking at the numbers. I'm looking at the measures being taken or not being taken. There's no social distancing. I've seen people without masks there. Is that a legal gathering, and what are police doing about it?
Well, police are out in numbers, basically, and I can tell you that they are monitoring the gathering. But in terms of enforcing those regulations when it comes to the issue of social distancing and the wearing of the mask, I've seen some people here wearing masks. Most of them are wearing masks. Some are not wearing them. I did ask a few of them to say, where are your masks? They say they do have masks. But you would understand, in a gathering of this magnitude and this nature, not everyone will comply. So there are those who are not wearing masks, and there are those who are not complying with social distancing, but others, the majority of them, are complying. But I guess police are here to monitor that there shouldn't be any tension or confrontation, because earlier on there were reports that some members of AfriForum were going to come here. We do know that AfriForum has an interest in this matter. They are the ones who reportedly produced that video footage that should be, or that will be played in court any minute from now. So there was that anticipation that there will be two groups protesting and marching outside court. But for now, it's not the case. We are only seeing the dominance of EFF supporters and members.
All right, Siphamandla Goge, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks very much. Outside the Randburg Magistrate's Court, inside, Julius Malema and Mbuyiseni Ndlozi are appearing on those assault charges.